Hey y'all. Ooh, that was harsh. Hey y'all. Okay. All right. I had to get situated. So anyway, hi, welcome back to my channel, Handmade Crafts by LaCilKeitt. Hey y'all, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? Positive vibes, energy, health, wealth, blessings, abundance. Yes, I send it all to you, prosperity, just everything positive, How y'all doing? Today is 70 degrees, so I'm lit. I am hyped. I am happy. I'm always happy, but you know, it's been cold out, so I'm gonna enjoy the day, whether it rains or not. I'm gonna enjoy today. But I know that was totally off topic, but y'all know how I do. Anywho, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell everybody. Yeah. So anywho, you know, I thought about this. I said I didn't make a video seeing if I could use this wax cotton cord with Clasp, right? Because some people like Clasp, and honestly, I haven't even tried this joint yet. So I'm like, let's see, you know. I wasn't really planning on making a waist bead. I was just trying to kind of test this out, and as you can see, I just jumped right on into it. So let me just get started. This is my kit. That's the kit I'm always talking about. These, I got that from Amazon, by the way. These are Clasp. They're brass. I got them from Amazon. Here is my Beadalon Junior. I got this from Joann's. Let me take it out so you can see what it looks like. So this is it. Simple. And here goes some beads. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to the extent of making the beads, but I might, because I kind of want to see, I'm kind of interested in knowing how this can work out, how I can make this work, you know? So let's get started. First, let me see if it's gonna fit, which it should, but let's see. Let's test it. Because if I can get this to fit, then maybe I can make some beads with Clasp. But I'm not too big on Clasp, only because it just depends on the string you use. And the string that I like to use, Fireline, I believe. Yeah, Fireline. That particular string goes good with, you know, using the Clasp, which I have a video up about that. I made a necklace, I believe an ankle bracelet, body bead, and waist bead using these Clasps and that string. So you could go to my previous videos. It's only 60 up there. Scroll down and you'll see it. And yeah, like that's really what I've been using that for when I do waist beads and Clasp. So my needles, all these are needles that I purchased from Amazon. The beads I purchased from Bead Craft. These are Czech beads, and some of them have gemstones, jade and quartz crystal gemstones, which I purchased from Fire Mountain Gems, the gemstone beads. So let me get my needle out. Let me get my needle. Let me see what needle I was using. If I still have that needle, I probably don't. Let me get my needle. Okay, I guess I could use one of these little short needles, but these are kind of short. But I'm gonna use it anyway. If I use the bigger needle, like you see these real long needles, it's gonna, how can I say it? It's gonna like get caught up in the Beadalon with the beads. And even if I like put a curve to it, it's still gonna get caught up. I usually use those beads when I'm working with tiny, the size 11 beads. The ones that's a size 6 and 8, I don't use those needles. I try to use like a little, it's a needle that's a little longer than this one. I use that one, but I broke those, so I'm gonna use the shorter needle for now. So right here, I'm manipulating this wax. This is the wax cotton cord. I purchased that from Amazon. That's what it reads in the back. So yeah, this is what you can use to burn the beads on you. Yeah, you know, like when you tie it, you burn it. You could do that with this cord because it has wax on it, and this cord actually lasts very long. So far, I still have my beads. Like, it hasn't popped or anything. And this is the cord that I've been using. Only one of my clients said her beads popped while using this cord, and quite frankly, I don't know what she was doing. Because this, if you can see it, this is not no easy break. Like, you're not gonna just sit there and sit down and pull down pants and break this. Like, this is not an easy break. So I don't know what she did, and if you look at it, it's thick. I don't know what she did, but she said she popped them. But you know, that's life. I believe her beads popped because she was under stress. And you know, the beads can sense negative energy. So when you are under stress and, you know, going through something, the beads will pop. That's to let you know the body's going through something, and it's the reminder to come back to the positive space, you know. I've had beads that pop, not with this cord, with regular, you know, string, with the Egyptian cotton string, the merce size cotton string. They popped because I ate too much, and they popped while I was eating. So that's to let me know you eating too much, you need to slow down. There's nothing wrong with that as well. So I'm manipulating the string. It's a lot going on. It's spicy. Why the east side of Harlem is always spicy? I mean, Harlem is spicy, period, but this east side just got a whole lot going on. I'm on the east side of Harlem. I'm not going to disclose where, but I'm over here. And it's just always spicy. So what you do is, I took another needle, I put a curve to it, I'm manipulating the string, because this is thick. This is not going to fit through that big eye needle. So you have to manipulate this string. You have to sit there and make it work for you. Now, if you're impatient, this might not be the string for you. But me, I have a lot of patience, and I like the quality of the string, so taking the time out to do this saves me money because I ain't got to, you know, send more beads or refund money. So I'll do this. I'll take this step if it's gonna help me. So what I'm doing is like kind of shredding, I guess, shredding down the string to make it thinner so it fit through the needle. I also like to don't mind, this is gonna become a little messy, so don't mind it. I also like to kind of cut some strings too. I don't know how many strings I'm cutting, I'm just cutting some. And I'm shredding it down. Now let's see, that should be good enough. You don't have to do a lot, you just do, I did all the way down to like there. That much, because as you can see, when it gets to the needle, so I took another needle to open this needle because I don't want to mess up my nails as more as they are. So yeah, that's what I did. So that, yeah, put it through like this. I I like a curve in my needle, no matter the size, and boom. So essentially you should look like that. That's just the little extra string we shredded off, right? So let's try this clasp. So I usually use this clasp, this part of the clasp first. Okay, let me break this down. So it's it's two parts to this clasp, right? It's this part, that's the one the thing is unscrew into. And then it's this part. I just got my hands all kind of messed up. That's the part that's gonna go into it to be screwed. That sounds crazy, sorry. But that's the truth though, look. I don't know if you can see it. See that? Yeah. So I like to start with the part that, you know, the thing has to go into. When I string it on this way. I string it on that way. Why? Because I might have to make a waist bead to explain this. But when you do the bead, so when you do the waist bead, let me just do this. Because I have to explain that. So I'm gonna do a little waist bead, do a little one. Right? That's that. Boom. So you're gonna slide this here. Because remember, the other part has to screw in. So this is why you're doing it essentially like upside down like that. Now I'm gonna burn it. Because remember, this is the one you could burn. Don't try this at home. Don't say that I did it and you copy, because no. Don't try that at home. So you could burn it. I'm gonna try. This is my first time maneuvering this string, like meaning using the clasp on this string and maneuvering it like this. So you have to work with me for now, because I'm trying to see a way where I can kind of knot it and everything works well. So we're essentially just playing with this string for the moment. I know, I'm kind of quiet. I'm trying to think, how can I do this? Okay, I think I came up with a plan. This is what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna tell you is this, right? And you also have to make sure. All right, so what I'm gonna tell you is this, right? You have to make sure everything goes inside of there. So however you burn this, make sure it fits down in there. So this is what I'm essentially trying to do. Right? This is too hot for me to touch with my bare hands. So that actually burnt off. So I can't do it that way. But if I do it, this is gonna come out. All right. Let's see. This could be done, but it has to be done in a... I just had an idea. Let's see. We might not get to the waist beading part. I don't know. So I can see right now, this is gonna take patience. So if you don't have the patience for this, don't do it. But it's gonna take some time. Me, I don't mind. I have time. I don't mind. You know, if this client wants to have a clasp on some wax cotton cord, I'm gonna do exactly what they asked for. It's no problem. With some people, you know, they don't maneuver that way. It's just like, I don't have the time for that. And there's nothing wrong with that neither. You work how you work. Me and these little things. So my plan was to try to kind of knot it like that. But I'm just like, I don't want to do it that way. I kind of want to do it this way. I think this is how I'm gonna do this. I think I have a legit plan now. I knot it. I'm gonna cut it down. Right? Cut it down. Then I'm going to melt down the knot. Right? So it looks like that. Can you see that? Like that. Hope you can see that. And there it is. So it fit. All right. Now the other part, I like to screw in there so I won't lose it. So it should look like so. Test it. Test it meaning, is it gonna come out? Is it secure? And I'm pulling. It's hurting my hand. So far, so good. Look in there again. The knot's still there. You can see. Put this back. All right. We worked that out. So yeah, now let's see. I'm gonna do a little something. Okay. Let's see what I was doing. So some of these beads, I'm actually taking off the other string and putting it on the wax cotton cord. I was in the process of doing that for some, not for all, but for some of the beads. So that's what you see in here. So yeah, since this part is the norm, I could go and have a conversation while I'm doing this. So my women's group is going great. I didn't even do it on Zoom yet because I felt like I didn't have enough people to do it on Zoom. So I've been doing it on my podcast. There's no episodes yet up there of the women's group. I kind of just been like recording it and saving it only because some of this stuff is kind of really personal. So I was just kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to post that. But it's actually been going well. The women that are participating have actually, like, it's benefited them and they vent what's on their mind. Everyone is supportive in the group, you know. And to be honest, some people are going through the same things that some of the people in my group are going through. So it's very beneficial. And I'm very happy with, I guess you could say, like, the success of it. So it's cool. You know, mental health is very, very important. Always keep that in mind. It's very, very important, especially in the Black poverty-stricken community. So Black and poverty-stricken community, mental health is very important because being poverty-stricken is also, you know, that's a stress off the rip. And, you know, being judged by our skin color. But I'm not going to go into that. but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, you know, mental health. Mental health is wealth. Keep that in mind. Now, I wanted to start this video from the nitty-gritty so you can catch everything that I do, every little step. But honestly, I have never used this with the Clasp. So this is news to me. This is different. We're learning together on this one. So this is new. Ah, there it is. Oh snap. I really want to see the ending. How it's gonna be at the end. I'm not doing no design or nothing. This is just straight waist bead. I don't even know what size this bead is. I just cut some string off. No design, no nothing. Just straight beads. Whew. I guess like that dust or whatever from that string itching my nose. So yeah, I don't know, I came up with this idea because I was just like, well, what if, you know, because I know it's coming. What if one of my clients went waist beads with wax cotton cord and a clasp? It fell. In a clasp. So like, how would that work? What would that look like? Now me, I usually like to plan and kind of think and maneuver, but I said, nah, I'm gonna shoot this video from the jump, from the nitty gritty. You getting the whole thing with this, right? And that's what I decided to do. And here we are. So I don't know, should I break this up in 2-part video? Should I come back to y'all? I think I'm gonna come back to y'all. So this is what I have so far. I'll be back when I finish. All right, we get to the end here. This is what I have so far. So honestly, this probably took like 5 minutes to bake. So that's what I have so far. Class still here. Yeah, it don't take too long to make. It's just that y'all already know this part. I didn't want to film that, and y'all already know this part. But I'm just putting on the last few beads. No design, no nothing, because this was just a test run to see how the clasp will fit on the wax cotton cord and such. So this is why I didn't do a design, because I'll usually do some kind of design. I don't like them too plain. This is not for a customer either. I mean, unless one of y'all want to buy it, that's cool. But I'm not doing, it's not for a customer. It's a test to see how the cord will respond to how you can maneuver the cord to put the clasp on it. All right, this is the last little row. Because now, so we put that over there before I knock it down. So this is how much string is left. I wouldn't bead this all the way up to the end because remember you manipulated that. So essentially I'm gonna cut that off. So this is how much string I have left, right? Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot the other class. Now I have to maneuver the string. My fault. Oh, wait. Let me see. Maybe I don't. I didn't even think about that. I'm just so thirsty to see how this is gonna work that no, I didn't even think about that part. I'm gonna really need a let me see. I'm gonna have to manipulate this. I messed up. I have to manipulate it again. Because that needle has to go through. That hole right there, I'm trying to put that string through the hole without the needle, but the needle has to go through it. The string not gonna fit. So let me just do what I was about to do real quick. You can even manipulate it first like that. Kind of loosen it up, get it thinner from jump. All you have to do is just maneuver and manipulate that string. That's all you have to do. Let me get my other needle. Which I deemed my manipulating needle. Wait a minute. Where did I put in? Let me use this. Don't mind my mess. This is what it looks like when I'm waist beading. So I'm manipulating it. So at least nobody could say I don't show how to manipulate the string, because you see it twice right here. And previous videos, but in this one video, you see it twice. It got a little tangled at the end. All right. Let me cut some of the strings. No. Cut again. Open the needle. Then, so when you put it on the string, you have to put that part up, because remember, it has to screw into that part. To that part. So you have to put it up. Let me use this, because all I need is for this to go through. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, to answer that. So, I pulled it through. I use these because I didn't manipulate the string down enough. So it was hard to pull through the needle, but it's all right. I knew it was gonna work out. So now, I'll put this back, put that over here. So now, I'm pulling it. Let me use this to make it tight. Remember, I don't like any gaps in the waist bead, so I like to kind of make it tight. The string should be longer than this. Why? Because you have to knot it. So keep that in mind. Let's see. How can I do this? I guess I could kind of... All right. So I'm thinking, because I want the knot to be tight enough where it won't be spaces in the beads. So this is what I'm trying to do. So bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to be picking up tools and such to try to achieve this. Because remember, this is the first time I'm doing this like that. So bear with me. Now, at the end. All I want is plain knot. That's all I want. Let's see, maybe I don't need that. Maybe I could just do. So I'm trying to feed it through. All right, that's not gonna work. Let me try again. I'm usually not really quiet like this, but since this is my first time experimenting with this technique with the string and the clasp, I'm just thinking. This is not even a planned video. This is just something I did on a well, because I thought about it. I'm like, I didn't make a waist bead with this string and the clasp, and I said, let me do it in a video. You know, because it could essentially turn into a learning experience, you know. I got it. I just have to there it is. Now before I knot it, do that. Everything is tight. On the bead, yes. You can maneuver knots too, just in case, you know, nobody knew that. So you can maneuver it to as tight as you want. So this gonna have a tiny bit of space, but the tiny bit is nothing compared to a whole lot of space. So the tiny bit of space will be like that if you can really see it, but all together you won't be able to tell. Now I am going to cut. So this is what I have so far. I'm gonna cut this string, you know, the little string left over. Cut it to this. I'm gonna burn it, but you don't burn it. You don't burn it, but I'm gonna burn it. Pat that down. You can try to make this go inside, but it could stay like that too, because the purpose is to make sure it screws on. And there it is. This is too big for me. I did it. Look at that. But this is too big for me. I could probably put this on like that. So kind of half body bead but this is essentially a waist bead. So this is a waist bead with a clasp. Okay. So it's a waist bead with a clasp. Okay, where's the clasp? Let's see. So you gotta test it. Is it durable? Is it strong? Pulling it. That's not my real test. My real test is put it on somebody, and I know exactly who to put it on. I like to use thicker women. I know that may sound a little weird, but I do, because they have much more body, so they be doing a lot and they have body. So I want to make sure, like, are they gonna pop, you know, the way it has a necklace. I'll probably leave that on like that. But I don't know. I might take it off and put it on somebody. I don't know. We'll see. But that's essentially the waist bead with a clasp. Who says you just have to only wear your waist beads on your waist? And I have my waist beads still. They still here. But sometimes you might want a little, little necklace. Little necklace. Don't mind me. I'm glad that was a success. Here's the video. I'm sorry it's long and the interruptions, but this was legit just straight, let me see how that'll work. And honestly, I'm impulsive like that. So I was hella excited about something I never did before, and it actually worked out. So if you would like waist beads with the clasp, there it is. However, I have to test mine out. I can't just sell it like that because I don't know how long it's gonna last for. So, oh, there you go, that needle. Looking for this needle. I have to test mine. So I'll let you know, because I shall make another one, or I might just give away that one. Depends on how I feel. We'll see. And give it to my test subject and see how it works. So I'll let you know. And until then, I mean, if you try this technique, let me know. Everything will be in the description box. I'm cleaning up and talking. Everything will be in the description box, and let me know. I'm just happy. Like, I feel like I just learned, like, which I did just learn something, but I gotta tell the world. I have to go and tell people, like, yeah, I can make the wax cotton cord with a clasp for those who like clasp. Like, and I'm thinking of quite a bit of people who love them some clasp. So I'm excited about this. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. This is news. This is just pure joy. Anywho, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Don't mind my antics. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing, subscribing. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all some beautiful people, beautiful spirits, physically, emotionally, mentally, all that. Y'all beautiful. I love y'all. Continue to comment. Continue to send me your emails. So I have a person that sent me an email about some waist beads she about to sell, but I want her to give me some more information. I'm not even gonna say her name yet. I want her to give me some more information so I could post her pictures and her information so y'all could purchase waist beads from her. Her waist beads are coming from Africa, I believe Ghana. So yeah, if you want some African waist beads, she could be your go-to person. But I'm waiting for her information. I don't like to just post stuff and I don't get that that consent to do so. So I'll wait for her in the next video. Maybe I'll have it up there, or maybe I can make a short about it. So we'll see. Until then, peace, many blessings, abundance. Stay dope, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.